Apologize because our company, we don't have any tours. The reason we are here is because I'm selling my car. This is a 2002 Toyota. Anybody? No? Okay, maybe one day. No. Now guys, we're standing in a very important place. We're standing just above Hitler's bunker.
Woo.
If you would dig here, 12 meters under your feet, you would still find a bunker right here. Now, I want to take you back to 1945. 1945, all this area has been the headquarters of the Nazi Party. Hitler's office was just above me, and underneath there is a complex of 100 rooms bunker. It's gigantic. Every room in this bunker is separated by a wall, 3-meter thick reinforced concrete. It's massive. Now Hitler is spending the last 4 months of his life hiding in this bunker. He doesn't even leave it once. Why? Because Berlin is bombarded day and night by the Allies, the Americans, the British and the French. So he's afraid for his life and he's staying here in the bunker. Now while he's in the bunker, he is realizing that he's losing the war. In fact, his generals have been saying to him, hey, we lost. We have no more ammunition. We have no more soldiers. The people who fight in the front line, they're 12 to 14-year-old boys. Now it takes Hitler some time to realize this news, and on the 29th of April 1945, the Russian Red Army is taking over the parliament, the Reichstag. So Hitler is realizing, okay, they're here in any minute, the end is here. And the first thing he decides to do is to get married. How romantic. Yeah. 3 a.m. in the morning, here in the bunker, he proposes to Eva Braun. Eva says, I do. Hitler says, I do. And Hitler says, until death do us part. What he forgot to mention is death is very, very near. Because he gives her a present for their wedding. He gives her a cyanide pill. And they decide that the next day, the 30th of April, they're going to commit suicide together. Now, the next morning, they both wake up, take cyanide pills, put them in their mouth. But at this point, Hitler is delusional. He doesn't even believe that the cyanide pill will kill him. He thinks he's a superhero. And therefore, he also takes a gun and points it to his head. He bites on the cyanide pill and he shoots himself in the head. That's it. Hitler is dead. Now, the last order that Hitler gives to his bodyguards is to burn his body. The reason he's saying that is because 3 days before, in Milan, Italy, they captured the great dictator Mussolini. Guys, that's true. When they captured Mussolini, they dragged his body around the streets of Milan. People spit on him, people throw things at him, they hang him from a tree, really humiliated him. So Hitler wanted to avoid this, so he ordered to burn his body. The guards hear the bang of the gun, they take the body, put it where we're standing, and they start burning it. Now this is a time of war. The Russians are coming closer and closer. You see this building that says DB? Guys, this is Potsdamer Platz. This is where the Russian tanks are standing here on the 30th of April. So the guards, they get really afraid. They say, well, the Russians are here any minute. Hitler is already dead. He's not going to do anything to us. Let's just run away. So they run away and they leave the body to be burned. Exactly 4 hours later, the Russians storm into this building. Now they know this is an important building and they're looking for Hitler. They come inside, they see a burning body, they get suspicious. They couldn't recognize who he is because the face was burned too much. So what do? They actually go to Hitler's dentist right here. They take his dental records, they compare that to the body that they just found, and they see they have a match. They got Hitler. But what the Russians are doing next is very strange, because they call into the Allies and they tell them that Hitler is not here. Maybe he's escaped, maybe he's coming back. You know what? We have a good idea. We're going to stay here in Berlin and protect it. If he's coming back, we're going to fight again. Strangely, the Allies said, good idea, you can stay. And this is part of the reason why later we had East Germany, because the Russians are here and they're allowed to have control over Berlin. So the Russians come in, they see this big bunker, they try to bombard it, but it was so big and massive, They didn't have enough means, so they just covered it with sand and everything they had. Recently, there's been a law that passed here in Berlin that nothing will ever be built on this area. And as you can see, they just transformed it into a car park. And you can also notice there are no signs, there are no memorials, and nothing here. You would walk by here not knowing what's going on. You know what? Let me ask you guys, why do you think it's like that? Why aren't there any memorials of this place?
They didn't want to encourage any neo-Nazis or, memorialize Hitler in any way.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true.